Have you ever wondered, why do some people sleep better, stay alert, and remain sharp as they age, while others rely on sleeping pills every night and still feel exhausted all day? Out of every 10 older adults, 6 have used melatonin or over-the-counter sleep aids at least once. They seek sleep as a form of salvation, but unknowingly fall into a cycle of fatigue, dependence, and even disruption of their own biological clock. The danger lies in the fact that many melatonin-related mistakes come from things that seem harmless. Taking it too late at night, using a higher dose than recommended, or worse, taking it daily for weeks as part of a natural bedtime routine. But you don't have to go down that road. With the right understanding, you can use melatonin more intelligently, safely, and effectively. In this video podcast, I'll share the 5 most common mistakes older adults make when using sleep aids, and simple ways you can avoid them. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to hit like or share it with someone who's struggling with sleep. Have you ever had trouble sleeping deeply? Have you tried melatonin before? Leave a comment to share your experience or any questions you have. I'd love to hear from you and connect. Now let's dive into these 5 mistakes so that from today, your sleep can become lighter, more natural, and more refreshing than ever. Melatonin is a natural hormone secreted by the pineal gland in the brain. It plays a crucial role in regulating the circadian rhythm in sleep. It helps the body manage its sleep-wake cycle, and supplementing with melatonin can improve sleep quality, especially for those struggling with insomnia or difficulty falling asleep. But there is a silent mistake that many people are making, and it is precisely the reason why their sleep is getting worse: taking too high a dose. Are you taking 5 milligrams or even 10 milligrams of melatonin each night? Do you believe that a higher dose will help you fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply? If so, you are not alone. But unfortunately, that is a serious misconception. Melatonin is not a sedative. It is an endogenous hormone that the body naturally produces in the evening to prepare for sleep. When you supplement with too much from external sources, your body gradually loses its ability to regulate melatonin on its own. It's like replacing your internal alarm clock with a loud ringtone from your phone. Once you get too used to artificial signals, you stop hearing the natural ones. This leads to what scientists call a lazy brain, where the brain no longer produces melatonin actively, making you increasingly dependent on the pill. Many studies have shown that the ideal dose for older adults is only around 0.3 milligrams to 1 milligram per night. Yet most products on the market start at 3 milligrams, 5 milligrams, or even 10 milligrams, 10 to 30 times higher than what the body truly needs. As a result, you may experience disrupted sleep, vivid dreams, or wake up feeling more tired than before you went to bed. Sleeping but still feeling tired is a sign that something is wrong with your sleep, and the melatonin dose may be the culprit. The good news is our bodies have an amazing ability to recover when supported correctly. If you begin tapering your dosage, say from 5 milligrams down to 3 milligrams for a few nights, then gradually to 1 milligram, and stick to a consistent schedule, your body will slowly restore its natural sleep rhythm. Many people who've weaned off high-dose melatonin are surprised to find that they sleep better, feel more refreshed, and no longer depend on that tiny pill every night. If you're currently taking melatonin, check your dosage right away. If it's over 1 milligram, consider reducing it gradually. Opt for low-dose options that are easier to manage. At the same time, support your sleep with habits like limiting blue light exposure in the evening, listening to calming music, or practicing slow breathing before bed. A good night's sleep doesn't depend on how much melatonin you take, but on how you prepare your body to enter a natural resting state. You can absolutely sleep well without relying on high-dose melatonin. The alertness in the morning, the sense of lightness and comfort upon waking, that's the true measure of deep sleep. And it is within your reach as long as you choose a mindful and gentle approach to caring for your body. However, dosage is only one part of the story. The timing of when you take melatonin is just as important, and this is the next common mistake that many people are falling into. One of the most common misconceptions about melatonin is thinking it can make you fall asleep instantly after taking it, like a sedative. This belief leads many people to take melatonin very late at night, often after 10 p.m., with some even taking it right before climbing into bed. But if you're doing the same, you may be unknowingly disrupting your own biological rhythm. Melatonin does not work instantly. It doesn't function like an on-off switch for sleep. It's a biological signal, a kind of yellow light your body uses to prepare for rest. After ingestion, melatonin takes 30 to 90 minutes to start working. This means that if you take it too late, you're not only delaying the sleep signal, but also confusing your brain's natural hormone production timing. The issue lies in the fact that sleep isn't just a biological state. It's part of a complex circadian system. Your body has its own rhythm, governed by light and dark, meal times, and physical activity patterns. When you take melatonin after 10 p.m., especially while still exposed to strong light from lamps, TV screens, or smartphones, you're sending chaotic signals to your brain. This can make it harder to fall asleep, cause fragmented sleep, or worse, lead to waking up in the middle of the night feeling groggy. The solution isn't to increase the dose, it's to adjust the timing. The ideal time to take melatonin is between 8:30 and 9:30 p.m., roughly 1 hour before your intended bedtime. This is when your brain naturally starts to wind down and becomes receptive to the sleep signal. If you stick to this timing consistently, your body will gradually realign and your circadian rhythm will return to balance. In fact, simply shifting the melatonin intake from after 10 p.m. to around 9 p.m. has significantly improved sleep for many people. They fall asleep more easily, wake up less often during the night, and feel more refreshed in the morning. That's the power of good timing. So if you're struggling with sleep, try this small but impactful change. Set a reminder to take melatonin at 9 p.m. Then dim the lights, reduce screen time, and create a quiet space for your body to ease into rest. These small habits, when paired with proper timing, will form a powerful and natural sleep support system, stronger than any pill. Remember, taking melatonin doesn't guarantee good sleep. It's taking it at the right time that tells your body it's time to rest, so it can gently let go of stress and return to a balanced state. And if you're already taking the right dose at the right time, but still don't see much improvement, you may be making another mistake, using melatonin continuously as a nightly habit for weeks on end. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. Melatonin is often seen as a safe, natural, and easily accessible option for supporting sleep. That's why many people, especially older adults, have formed the habit of taking melatonin every night as a fixed part of their routine. Brush teeth, take a melatonin pill, then go to bed. But did you know that using melatonin consistently every night for weeks is exactly what sleep experts warn against? Melatonin is not something that needs to be, or should be, used daily over the long term. It was designed as a short-term solution to assist in specific situations, when you're experiencing jet lag from time zone changes, when stress causes temporary sleep disruption, or when your body's going through a phase of circadian rhythm disturbance. In those cases, melatonin acts as a temporary companion that helps you regain balance. But when used long-term, it can backfire. When your body becomes accustomed to receiving external sleep signals every night, the internal regulatory system starts becoming passive. The brain no longer takes the initiative to produce melatonin naturally, and this can result in losing the ability to fall asleep on your own. Many people, after stopping melatonin use following several weeks, find it even harder to fall asleep, wake up more during the night, or feel inexplicable anxiety. This isn't due to a lack of medication, but rather because the nervous system hasn't yet readjusted to its original rhythm. Long-term overuse of melatonin doesn't just affect sleep. It can also lead to unwanted side effects, such as persistent headaches, a low mood, or grogginess in the morning. Some people even experience mild depression without realizing that the cause lies in the seemingly harmless melatonin pill they've been taking nightly. So how can you break the dependency without disrupting your sleep again? The answer lies in gradual replacement with a plan. Instead of quitting cold turkey, start by taking melatonin every other night, then gradually reduce the frequency over the next 2 to 3 weeks. At the same time, reinforce natural sleep habits, going to bed at the same time each night, avoiding blue light after 8 p.m., practicing deep breathing, or listening to gentle sounds before bed. Another crucial element is morning sunlight exposure. It helps your body automatically reset its circadian rhythm and boost natural melatonin production for the following night. If you've been using melatonin continuously for over a month, it's best to consult a doctor, especially a sleep specialist. They can help you rebuild a suitable plan or recommend safer, more personalized approaches. A good night's sleep is a natural state, and you can reclaim it without long-term dependence on any pill. All it takes is some patience, proper understanding, and belief in your body's ability to recover. Because if you continue using melatonin as a nightly crutch without allowing your body to relearn how to walk on its own, you may never regain control over your sleep. And it doesn't stop there. A silent but dangerous mistake happens when you combine melatonin with other medications without consulting a doctor. This interaction may lead to more serious consequences than you think. Melatonin is widely sold as a natural dietary supplement, available over the counter. This accessibility leads many people to underestimate its true impact when combined with other medications, especially heart medications, anti-anxiety drugs, antidepressants, or diabetes treatments. For older adults who often take multiple medications at once, this is a concerning risk that often goes unnoticed until serious consequences arise. Melatonin is not just a simple sleep aid. It's a hormone that affects numerous biological processes in the body: heart rate, blood pressure, mood, metabolism, and more. When you introduce melatonin while also taking medications for other medical conditions, unexpected interactions may occur, altering the effectiveness or increasing the side effects of both. For example, if you're taking blood pressure medication, melatonin may lower your nighttime blood pressure even further, leading to dizziness or loss of balance when you wake up. If you're taking anti-anxiety drugs or mild sedatives, adding melatonin can push you into prolonged drowsiness or grogginess, reducing your alertness and increasing the risk of accidents while driving or walking. With diabetes medications, melatonin may affect insulin levels and make blood sugar regulation more difficult. The troubling part is that most of these interactions occur silently. You may not notice anything unusual in the first few days, but over time, minor imbalances can accumulate into major issues. Persistent fatigue, unexplained dizziness, mood swings, or worsening sleep may all be signs of improper drug combinations. We can't blame melatonin. It's not inherently bad or dangerous. The problem lies in using it without sufficient knowledge or professional guidance, especially for older adults whose bodies are more sensitive to any change. Adding a new medication, even a natural one, to their regimen without proper oversight is a decision fraught with hidden risks. The first and simplest solution is always consult a doctor before using melatonin, especially if you are managing chronic illnesses or taking long-term medications. Your doctor can help determine the right dose, the best timing, and most importantly, evaluate potential drug interactions based on your current treatment. Secondly, if you've already been using melatonin and begin to notice unusual symptoms, such as persistent fatigue, changes in blood pressure, unstable blood sugar, or a noticeable dip in mood, don't ignore them. Document what you're taking, when you take it, and share that with a healthcare provider. These seemingly small details could hold the key to improving your overall quality of life. Sleep care is a journey. It's not just about adding another pill to your nightly routine. It's a delicate balance of understanding, listening to your body, and consulting with trusted professionals. Don't let the desire for better sleep become the hidden cause of more serious complications. Because sometimes the reason sleep doesn't come isn't due to a lack of melatonin, but because you're unknowingly triggering an internal turf war between medications inside your own body. And even if you've been careful with dosage, timing, and drug interactions, there's still one decisive factor you can't overlook: your behavior, your daily habits. Melatonin can't work miracles if you don't also change what's silently sabotaging your sleep from within. Many people turn to melatonin as a quick fix, hoping that taking just one pill will help them drift easily into sleep. But even if you take the right dose, at the right time, and with no drug interactions, if you don't change the lifestyle habits that affect your sleep, melatonin will be like a thin umbrella in a storm, nearly useless. Sleep is not just a biological state. It is the outcome of a complex system of behaviors, environmental signals, and internal rhythms. If you take melatonin but still keep bright lights on late into the night, eat dinner at 9 p.m., and scroll through your phone while watching TV before bed, then the melatonin is fighting an uphill battle. It doesn't have enough support to bring you into deep, quality sleep. Sleep is a habit, and like any other habit, it must be built with consistency and care. Scientists call this sleep hygiene, the set of behaviors, environments, and daily rhythms that gently guide your body into rest. You can start with simple yet powerful changes. For example, try to eat dinner before 7 p.m. and avoid heavy foods and caffeine after 3 p.m. After 8 p.m., begin dimming the lights in your home, especially blue or white light from electronic devices. Use warm-tone nightlights or even candles to create a sense of calm and signal to your body that the day is ending. 30 minutes before bed, turn off all screens. Instead, try listening to soft music, reading a few pages of a book, or practicing a basic breathing exercise. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, exhale for 8 seconds. These small actions help calm your sympathetic nervous system and activate your body's deep relaxation response. Another key factor is bedroom temperature. The body tends to fall asleep more easily in a slightly cooler environment. The ideal room temperature is usually between 64 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 22 degrees Celsius. Make sure your bedroom is well ventilated, your bedding is comfortable, and there's minimal light and noise. None of these habits replaces melatonin, but they allow melatonin to work more effectively. The supplement is only a small part of the bigger picture. Without the right behavioral foundation, melatonin may feel pointless or even disappointing, leading you to believe that it doesn't work for me. On the other hand, when you combine melatonin with a lifestyle that supports sleep, not only will you sleep better, but you may also be able to gradually stop using melatonin while still maintaining consistent, high-quality rest. This matters more than you may realize, because sleep isn't just about clocking enough hours. It's about recovery, renewal, and restoration for both body and mind. And that healing can only happen when you truly sleep deeply, naturally, and without disruption from light, noise, or internal tension. So if you've ever felt disappointed that melatonin didn't work, ask yourself, did you change your behavior alongside it? Did you truly create the right conditions for your body to rest? Because in the end, sleep is a relationship between you and yourself. And like any relationship, if you don't care for it, listen to it and make adjustments. No technique or supplement can bring you the peace you're seeking. Thank you for taking the time to listen. To me, that means you truly care about your sleep, not just as a biological need, but as an essential part of your health and overall quality of life. We've just explored 5 common mistakes that many older adults make when using melatonin or sleep aids. From taking too high a dose, using it too late at night, relying on it every evening, underestimating drug interactions, to overlooking the most important factor, daily habits. These seemingly small issues are actually the key to whether you sleep well and wake up feeling refreshed and energized. So what did you learn today? Where do you see yourself on the journey to better sleep? And if there's one thing you could begin changing tonight, what would it be? If you found this content helpful, don't hesitate to share it with family and friends, especially those who are struggling with sleep each night. A simple share could be the big change someone else needs. Stay with me in the upcoming videos, where we'll go beyond just sleep. We'll explore how to live healthier, live more deeply, and live in harmony with your body's natural rhythm. Because good health doesn't come from a single pill. It comes from a conscious decision to understand and care for yourself each day. And you know what? You don't need to depend on a pill to reclaim peaceful sleep. Your body, even in its later years, can reset its biological clock if you're patient, informed, and choose the right approach. Melatonin is just a tool. The real master of your sleep is you.